your heart, cause I got bad intentions. I'm really a good girl at heart, I just make bad decisions. And I get way.
Y'all, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, we're gonna be talking about, I'm gonna be doing a Baddies West recap. So I'll do episode 1 here, and then I'm gonna go ahead and film episode 2 as well because I watched them both on the same day. I wasn't going to watch Baddies West as I stated in one of my videos. I don't even know if I'm posting that video, but whatever. I initially was not going to watch Baddies West because I did not finish Baddies South. I know everything that happened in Baddies South, but I didn't finish watching it because I just felt like that wasn't talking about nothing. Like towards the end, like after, I think there was probably like 4 or 5 episodes of Baddies West that I did not watch. I don't drink Red Bulls often. This is a sugar-free one, it's not bad. So we're about to get right into this video. Because y'all keep talking about Baddies West on TikTok, and I'm just like, now I feel like I need to watch it. Don't mind this water on my shirt either. Mind your business. Anyway, so Baddies West episode 1 starts off with just an introduction of the girls. Pretty much it's Natalie, her husband, her aunt, and her mom. They came to her house, and so they came to her house, and they were just giving off an introduction of all the girls. Just to start off with an introduction of the girls, if you don't know, it's gonna be, hold on, so it's Biggie, Scotty, Rolly, Low London, Razor, Cat, Stunner Girl, Chrisean, DJ Sky High, and obviously Natalie. I don't think I missed anybody, but if I did, just leave it down in the comment section below. So yeah, they're just pretty much giving off an introduction of all the girls. I'm not gonna go too much into that scene because I just don't feel like it's that important. They were saying their little kikis here and there. What I did think was funny though, whenever they gave off Scotty's introduction, because Natalie is like talking about all the girls. Like she's like, okay, so we have this girl here. Like I think she's gonna be really good for Baddie. Like she's gonna turn up, da da da. But that's pretty much how she's talking to, like, you know, her family or whatever. And whenever Scotty came up, I think it was Scotty anyway. With Scotty, I thought it was pretty funny though. When Scotty's introduction came up, Natalie told her husband not to say anything. She was like, don't say anything. Or I think it was Scotty. I'm pretty sure it was. But she was like, you say nothing.
Yeah. All right, guys. So take a look at the next girl for Baddies West. It's Scotty with the body. Don't say nothing. Keep your mouth shut. Jacob, what do you think about Scotty? Yeah, keep your mouth shut. Scotty with the body.
What is that about? Is there something? I mean, I know we heard about Scotty and Natalie, but what's tea? You know, like, you know something we don't? What's up? I mean, obviously she do know something that we don't, but I wonder why she was like, I'm just curious as to why she was like, say nothing. Whatever. Hey, I don't know. But anywho, carrying on.
That's suspicious. That's weird.
So this next scene here, is just pretty much showing the girls at the studio. They're in like a photo shoot kind of thing, I guess, for the promo of Baddies West. And you know, all the girls are getting their makeup done, they're getting their wardrobe and everything like that. And so for whatever reason, all the girls are just like, well, not all of them, but a lot of them were like, yeah, like the tension is just kind of thick, like the energy is like weird. And I'm like, I wonder why like the energy was like off. I don't know, because I mean, like from our side it's just starting, so I'm just like, what's up? Like, are y'all nervous? Like, what's up? So then apparently Chrisean was late, because Low London, she did say, you know, Chrisean was not there when she was supposed to be, and neither was Tommy. So whatever. You who know, or maybe if you don't, Stunner Girl and Tommy, they have a beef going on or whatever. You probably have seen little scenes of the audition when they had started fighting. So pretty much Stunner Girl is just like, yeah, it's on site. So as soon as she saw Tommy walks in, I think Stunner Girl threw a drink on Tommy, and that's how they started fighting, girl. And Tommy, she's bleeding. It's just a lot. So Tommy starts going off because at this point she has like 3 security guards holding her back. Stunner Girl has like 1 security guard. He took her out of the studio to separate them, and so Tommy's like really upset because she's just like, oh, like y'all got favorites around here, like y'all, it's 3 y'all holding me and it's only 1 of her, like 1 holding for her. So it's just like she in the security guard face like, oh, y'all got favorites, y'all got favorites.
Y'all got some favoritism around this motherfucker? Tell me, huh? You got favorites? What's up? You got favorites? I'm gonna fuck by you looking nigga, that shit don't scare me.
And girl, she's pretty much trying to fight the security guard, like, girl, come on. And she all up in his face like, I don't care, you looking at, like, you looking at me like that, blah blah blah. anyway, so Tommy's upset, okay? She's upset, and ain't no calming her down at this point. It's just, it's a lot of tension. It's real thick. So it starts getting weird because in this next scene here, Tommy has her panties off. I guess because when she was fighting, her clothes got, you know, discombobulated. I don't know. So her panties are off. She has a robe on. And she has her panties and she's like putting them in the security guard's face. And she's like, yeah, smell them, smell them. I don't wear these panties all day. Why are you putting your drawers in the security guard's face? Like this, like, you don't think this is a little strange? This point is like waving her drawers around in the security guard's face, telling him to smell her underwear. I don't know. I thought this scene was really weird. I mean, it's weird enough that you're waving your underwear around in the security guard's face, but it's like, what's the purpose? I don't know. It was just like, mind you, this is right after her fight with Stunner Girl. So it's just really weird. Then she starts talking about everybody take off your drawers and we're gonna see who coochie stink and who smell the best. I'm just like, girl, grow up. Like, what are you talking about? Talking about we're gonna see who got BV. How old are you? Like, what are you doing? Anyway, in this next scene here, the girls are on the way to the baddie house, okay? They're all about to get into the Sprinter with the exception of all the girls with the exception of Chrisean, Tommy, and DJ Sky High. Now, for those of you who don't know, DJ Sky High is apparently Chrisean's best friend, from what Natalie says. It's her best friend, and Natalie, I don't know, I just feel like she didn't, I don't know, I feel like her role on this cast is really random, so I don't know. But anywho, she's Chrisean's best friend, and Natalie says she brought her onto the show because she's a DJ, and well, I don't want to say DJ, but she's a DJ and she's Chrisean's best friend, so she's gonna watch Chrisean. Apparently Chrisean is late. I guess they were waiting for her. So Chrisean calls Rolly at this point, and she's like, yeah, like I'm not coming right now or whatever. And she's like, I'm just not with the TV stuff. Like, she pretty much wants her respect from these new girls. So I don't know, Chrisean, she later on in the episode, I think it's the second episode, Natalie calls her Hollywood, and she is giving a little Hollywood, like she's, you know, Chrisean made a name for herself at this point. So I don't know, she's just like, yeah, like I don't have time for like the fighting and stuff. I'm just like, girl, you're the only one who be wanting to fight. Like, I don't know, she kind of, it was giving me, she was like intimidated for whatever reason. I could be wrong, and I could have been, I'm so sorry, I keep moving the table. She was just giving me like she was a little intimidated for whatever reason. I don't know, she just don't really seem like she cares to be there for real. So whatever. At this point, Low London is very vocal about the fact that she thinks it's unprofessional that Chrisean is always late, and nobody is where they're supposed to be. They didn't really get this photo shoot done how they were supposed to. So she's just kind of irritated about it. And she's pretty much vocal, you know, she says how she feels about it and, you know, whatever. But what I also thought was weird was Biggie and Rolly were kind of making excuses for Chrisean. They were just like, you know, oh, Chrisean's young, like she's probably like oversleeping, you know, she got stuff going on, you know, whatever, this is her only thing that she's doing. And even Lo said that, she was like, I don't know, maybe she just got other stuff going on. That's cool, you know, a lot of us do have other stuff going on besides baddies, but you know, this is our job pretty much, like being unprofessional. And well, it's unprofessional being late and all these things. And they're pretty much making excuses for her, like, oh yeah, Chrisean's this and that and the third, blah blah blah, whatever. But Lo ain't hearing that. She like, what I gotta do with me? Like, all the girls are on the Sprinter on the way to the baddie house, and they're just riding, everybody's talking amongst each other. And so Kat starts talking about like her different gigs that she has going on. And so pretty much it sounds like she's a party promoter. So Biggie was like, oh, it's like, you're a party promoter. And so Kat's like, no, I'm not a party promoter. I've been doing this for a long time. And so Biggie's like, but like, it sounds like you're a party promoter. And she's like, yeah, but I'm not. So they start going back and forth about if she's a party promoter or not. And Biggie's like, well, this is what I do. Like that, I'm, you know, this is what I do. Like I'm known for throwing big parties, blah, 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 blah. It was like a really weird, like, transaction or encounter between them. Kat is kind of confused because she's just like, girl, what are we talking about right now? Like, I just told you I'm not a party promoter.
Money with all y'all, hopefully in Vegas I can put some parties together for us. We can do some things. I'm super fucking excited. Bitch, it is what the fuck it is. Yeah. You live in Vegas. Wait, you put parties together? Oh, I thought you said you put parties together? Oh my god, girl, for the past 10 years. Really? Yeah. You're a promoter? No, I'm not a promoter. Oh, okay. But do I promote events? Yeah. As a matter of fact,
you're a promoter.
Right now? No. Let me explain a little bit further.
Nah, because I'm an event coordinator. You know what I'm saying? I'm not a promoter.
Let me explain something to you. Let me tell you what I do. I have a Vora, I have a clothing brand. I have 3 stores. They all carry my brand.
No, but I wasn't asking about that. We was talking about the clubs.
No, because you told me what I promote. I am not no motherfucking promoter.
No, that's something you had brought it up. That's what you had said right there. You said I put together events. Did you not say that? I'm sorry. Did you not say that?
I'm not myself a promoter. No.
You said I put together
events. For the past 10 years.
You put together events.
That's a very long time.
Exactly what you said, because we can run that back. Can we run that back?
What's the difference?
I'm just saying, but that's exactly what you said, so I was just asking.
But what's the difference?
The difference is, that's my career.
That's
my career is, I'm an event coordinator, so I was just making sure. I didn't know someone else put together parties. That's why I was just asking.
That ain't me.
Well, maybe you had to reword it a different way, darling. That's what I'm saying.
Being a promoter? Girl,
I'm not a promoter, so it doesn't matter. That's why I had asked you if you're a promoter.
No, I'm not one. At all.
That's
by no stretch of the imagination am I a motherfucking promoter.
Thank you. It was just a question, because you had said you put together events.
No.
So it's either you're an event coordinator or you're a promoter.
I'm not none of that. I'm exactly what I said I was.
Biggie's like, well, that's what I do. Like I'm a party promoter. Like, or she didn't even say party promoter. I don't even know what the term is that she said, but. And she's like in her confessional, she's just like, I mean, like, I don't care. Like, I don't care. Like, I don't care what you do. Blah, blah.
Don't give a fuck, bro. Like, I don't care.
Blah, blah. But I'm like, it sounds like you care because you keep questioning this girl. And it was really giving, if you watched Baddie South, it was definitely giving when Ann started pressing Bree about if she was an escort or not. It was literally like the same energy. Like, yeah, but it sounds like you're an escort. Are you an escort? Da, da, da. And Bree was like, I mean, you know, it was the same. It was like deja vu. And Biggie, for what I see, Biggie is super opinionated. Like, she's super opinionated. She's gonna say like how she feels. I mean, a lot of them are, you know, gonna say how they feel about a lot of stuff, but Biggie is just like super overly opinionated, and she cares a lot about, like, I don't know. She's just she's like so like I can't even explain what I'm trying to say. So at this point, Lo starts asking Stunner Girl about her fight with Tommy. And at this point, Stunner Girl is kind of annoyed about the fact that they're even talking about it. She's just like, you know, I'm not the type of person to be over here worrying about the next person's beef. So if this ain't got nothing to do with you, then don't be worrying about it. And what she didn't say that to them at first. She just said that in her confessional or whatever. But she's just like, you know, why are you worried about it? Like, I'm not gonna be worried about the next girl's beef with another girl. Like, y'all just being nosy at this point. So like I said, Miss Biggie is super, as Stunner Girl calls her, Miss Piggy. But Biggie is very, like I said, opinionated. So she starts saying like, yeah, I just feel like it's a time and a place for everything. Because like I said, Stunner Girl and Tommy, they got in a fight. at the photo shoot or promo shoot or whatever it was. And Biggie's just like, it's just a time and a place for everything. Like, you just don't do that. Like, we have work to do. And, you know, you fighting, you starting a whole lot of stuff. We were not able to get what we had to get done. So, like, you kind of, like, messed that up for us. And she's not wrong. Like, I get exactly where she's coming from. But Stunna is like, you're not finna tell me how to handle what I got going on. So, at this point, you need to shut up. That's when Kat starts asking, she's like, so how does everybody feel about Tommy after what happened yesterday? And everybody starts speaking at one time, and then Rolly was just like, okay, like, everybody shut up. Like, just everybody be quiet. She was like, she was like, she loves Tommy. Like, she starts telling everybody, like, I love Tommy. Like, you know, that's still my girl at the end of the day. I don't know Stunna Girl like that. And mind you, Stunna Girl is sitting right in front of her. So she's like, I don't know Stunna Girl like that, you know, but until she gives me a reason to not like her, like, I still like Stunna Girl, you know. She's just like, she's just pretty much telling the other girls, like, I don't think you should try to pick sides about this situation, about their fight. And they're just like, no, like, nobody's picking sides. You know, we're just trying to see, like, how do y'all feel about it? So then Biggie says again, she's not letting this die. She's like, there's just a time and a place for everything. Like, you just don't do that. Like, you don't do that. You know, this is business. That's unprofessional. You, like, starting fights where we got to do work. Like, this could have waited until, like, you got in the house or something. Like, this could have waited. So Stunna Girl was annoyed from jump. Like, she was annoyed. Like, she's literally sitting at the front of the sprinter, like, with the straightest face. Like, she's not for no one stuff right now. So Miss Biggie, aka Miss Piggy, according to Stunna, she's just like, bro, shut up. Like, you keep talking about, you know, there's a time and a place, which I agree, but she's just like, I don't really care how you feel. Like, I'm going to do what I want to do when I want to do it. So you keep trying to state your opinion, and no one asked for your opinion. Like, nobody cares. So they start arguing. It starts getting a little heated. Stunna starts saying how Biggie looks like a man, she sounds like a man, and if you know, you know. Biggie has a deep voice. She's like, I mean, I don't care. Like she has a pretty deep voice. Like, and she's Dominican, so she just be randomly speaking Spanish. Girl, they don't know what you're saying. They don't speak Spanish, girl. Miss Girl. So she just be randomly speaking Spanish, like, in the middle of conversations. It's just random. Like, so, then Stunna says something about, she calls her Mexican or something. I don't know. And then Biggie's just like, no, I'm Dominican. And she states that, like, she's Afro-Latina. Like, she's Dominican. She even wears a Dominican flag ring. She's just like, I'm Dominican. Like, mind you, she speaks her random Spanish, her random bouts of Spanish. So she's just like cussing her out in Spanish. Stunna, she gets tight. She's a little tight. So she stands up, and Biggie's at the very back of the sprinter and Stunna's at the front. So she stands up, and at this point she's facing her, and they're both standing up actually. And they're just like going at it. So I believe Stunna threw something at her. I don't know what it was, but Stunna threw something at Biggie, and so they start fighting on the sprinter, girl. They start fighting on a sprinter.
Bye, you don't want this, I promise you.
Millionaire? You're not buying. I Googled your name. You're not buying.
Are you serious?
This shit is getting crazy. They arguing back and forth. So I politely switch seats with security because I do not want to be in the middle of these girls' shit.
Talking every time somebody talks. Bitch, yeah, mira el pie que tú tienes cara. You're fucking heated, bitch. Did you even wash your ass this morning, bitch? So I can't. So let's see her non-morals, bitch. Stand up.
Let's wait till we get up in this house.
Bitch, stand up.
That little behind bus, and they want to fight. Lo ends up moving. She ends up moving like when they start arguing, she moves because she's like, y'all not finna. I'm not finna be caught in a crossfire, okay? And I feel her. That's literally me. I'm like, let me just get up and excuse myself because I don't have time. Stunna Girl is already annoyed as she was at the beginning of this scene. She was tired of these. She was just irritated. You know how sometimes, like, in the heat of the moment, people, they tend to say, like, I'll lay everybody out in here, or I'll smack anybody. She said something along the lines of that, like, I'll have everybody down, or something she said. And Rolly did not like that, okay? And to me, I could be wrong. I know sometimes, like, when somebody says, oh, I'll smack everybody here, even though your energy is not even directed towards everybody, it's directed towards a specific person. But in the heat of the moment, you know, sometimes people say, I'll smack anybody in here. Is that wrong? Yes. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying it's right or wrong, but, or technically I just did. But I feel like people say stuff like that, you know, and they may not even mean it, but they just say it. And Stunna Girl even says that. But so yeah, so she said something along the lines of, like, she'll have everybody down in here, or she'll lay everybody out, something like that. So Rolly is like, don't make no threats over here to me. And I just feel like I feel like Rolly wanted to make that about her. Let's be honest. I just feel like Rolly wants to make that situation about her.
Everybody be on the ground. Play with me.
Who is everybody? Standing there, don't. Oh no, don't threaten me, baby, because we on the west. And I'm talking.
Because I don't know. I just feel like I feel like Rolly sometimes be trying to have something to prove, and I feel like Biggie was trying to do the same thing. Like, she was trying to have something to prove, because she just kept trying to start with everybody. Like, it was just like weird. So at this point, Stunna and Rolly, I keep saying at this point, but Stunna and Rolly are now going back and forth. And obviously, like I just said, Biggie is in the back. And so now she got beef with two people on the bus. So pretty much all of them start to go back and forth, because I think at this point, like, Biggie is trying to, like, side with Rolly, you know what I'm saying? Because she already got beef with Stunna. So Rolly, she's like arguing with her, and she's just like, you're not gonna make threats at me, blah, blah, blah. And so Stunna was just like, I don't know if she said this to her or in the confessional, but she was just like, you know, I just said that, like, you just doing too much. Like, you just trying to be extra, which I kind of agreed. I feel like she's trying to be extra. Like, girl, calm down. Like, that was not even about you. Like, it really wasn't. She was just upset. Like I said, not saying that that was right of her to say that, but she was just mad. Like, she was just upset. So, anywho, so Rolly's just like, yeah, don't be making threats at me, blah, blah, blah. And she said something along the lines of, like, yeah, because I'll take these nails off right now, or she lucky my nails just came off, something she said. And Stunna was like, girl, don't be making no threats over here, because I'm going to follow through every time, every single time. And she did exactly that. She turned around and her signature is throwing stuff. So if y'all see her get ready to have, if she has something in her hand, she's going to throw it. I see. Because I think that's how she started her fight with Tommy. That's how she started her fight with Biggie. And that's how she started her fight with Rolly. She splashed Casamigos in Rolly's face. And Rolly is hot, which I would have been too. Because, like, girl, why are you throwing liquor in my face? Like, you are going to blind me. Like, what are you doing? So they are going at it. Rolly's wig is nowhere to be found, as always. How they be saying Rolly looking like Luther Vandross. Rolly's wig is nowhere to be found. Okay. It's just crazy. Then Biggie is like trying to tag team with Rolly and Stunna. They're just doing a lot. And then here goes Natalie. Guys, stop. No, stop. Don't do that. No, we're gonna get in trouble. No, stop. Get your team together, Miss Nunn. Okay, get your team together, because you're not giving EP vibes. You're not giving executive producer vibes. Like, you're really just giving cast member vibes. Okay, and she be so ready to holler, oh, I'm the EP, this is my stuff. So act like it. You have no order. And even Lo says that. She's like, you know, even Lo says, first of all, Lo is not with the shenanigans. She's really not. Like, she's gonna call out unprofessional hot mess in a second, okay? So she's just like, Natalie needs to get this together. Like, she just let anything happen. And I agree, she does. She just lets anything happen. She tries to act like, oh no, like don't do that. You want this to happen. You do. You want it. You like this. You enjoy chaos. You do. And that's why I don't like Natalie, because I don't do the chaos stuff. She like that. But anyway, that's pretty much the end of this episode. It pretty much ends there. So I will be doing the second episode because I watched it in the same day. I'm probably just gonna go ahead and go start filming the second episode because I already have my notes for it. So anyway, I do hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hopefully it wasn't all over the place. I hope you guys got the picture. Like, for those of you who did not watch it, I really hope you got the picture of everything, because that's what I was trying to do. I was trying to make sure that you could, without watching it, you could see like what I was seeing and you could understand. So hopefully I did that well. So you can leave some suggestions down in my comment section what you would like to see from me. I am gonna try to do this whole entire season recap, so stay tuned for that. But yeah, any video ideas, just leave them down below. Any critique, any advice you can give me, leave it down below. I'm open because we doing this, okay? We doing it. But yeah, so I will see y'all in my next video.
How you killed this. I understood the assignment.